But now we've come to our special segment of the show. It is something that I cooked up in my mad mind, and I went over it with BB, and BB contributed, and we now have a system in place. It is the guessing game. I'm going to explain it for all of those out there listening. It is basically, so BB hates a strong word. BB does not like retro games that much. He's playing, quote unquote, through Doom, the 1993 version on his stream right now. And
yep.
The look on his face when he realized he couldn't look up, aim down sights, or jump. Magic. Just chef's kiss. Now, I'm considerably older than BB. I'm older generation. I played all of these kinds of games. I've played, GoldenEye and all these other things where sprinting and jumping and all of the things that people take for granted in video games wasn't a thing. So we decided to test each other's knowledge of our respective genres. So we each picked 5 games, and because BB is more of a modern day player, I've picked 5 games from the PS3 on era, and BB's picked 5 games from just sort of retro category. And we're going to read we're going to mention the systems that the game came out on, and we're going to read a brief overview of the game, or in some cases for BB will sort of give me a little bit of descriptor, or however he feels, basically describe the game, and the other person has to guess the name and the year it came out. And it's 1 point for each, so it's 5 games that we have to guess, so it's 10 total points, and whoever gets the most points at the end will be the winner of the guessing game. So I asked BB beforehand who wanted to go first, and he volunteered to go first. So I'm going to start. BB, are you ready?
Yes, I'm going to get all of them right.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to start off with an easy one for you. I'm going to start off with a very easy one, because I'm pretty sure you're going to know this. All right. You might, okay. The year might trip you up. I think the year might trip you up, because even for a lot of the games that I really like, I don't know the year off the top of my head. So we'll see. So this game was released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Mac OS. So in that era of games. Okay, so here's a little bit of an overview. Set in contemporary Hong Kong, the story follows martial artist and undercover police officer who infiltrates the Sun On Yee Triad organization. Gameplay focuses on the main character's martial arts moves, fighting, shooting, and parkour abilities, and gadgets that can be used for combat and exploration. Players must complete missions to unlock content and continue the story, but they may instead freely roam the game's open-world environment and engage in both legal and criminal activities. The latter may incite a police response, the intensity of which is controlled by a system. Actions such as fighting, driving, and racing grant the main character statistical rewards and earn the player achievements.
Ooh.
So, do you know the game?
I think I actually know this one.
I think you do too.
I'm confident in it. I hope I get it right. Okay. But is it Sleeping Dogs?
It is indeed.
Yes.
For the title. I told you one.
Let's go.
One was going to be a layup. Starting easy.
All right. Nice.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Do you remember the year?
Oof. I don't remember the year. What was the year?
2012.
Wow. So long ago.
That's what I said.
It was over 10 years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I feel like I played that like, not too long ago, but it's been so long.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I was kind of
You
like,
see, those graphics are acceptable, but I don't know anything below that.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all right. So far, one of 2 points that you could have gotten, you've gotten. So congratulations on guessing
Let's go.
the 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 name. All right. So this next game released on the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and Windows. So, all right. And the synopsis, where is it? Goes as this. Players assume the role of Native American Space Marine who is part of a team sent to a remote planet to apprehend a criminal. The Marine's former commanding officer, who is now a wanted war criminal. After crash landing, the Marine discovers that the planet is home to all manner of dinosaurs and must fight both the predatory creatures and the general's private army on his mission to take down his former mentor.
God.
By the way, I had to
like I know
editorialize because the main character's name is the title of the game. So if at any point it sounds a little awkward, it's because the main character's title.
I think I know already. I think I already know.
What is it?
I think it was a series of games, right? But I don't like a franchise.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
This is because you got me when you said like kind of like dino. You said dinos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it fuck, what is it called? Turok.
Yeah. Yes. That's the name. You got the name. So what's the year?
Yes. Oh damn. I don't know, bro. Like 2006.
Oof. So close. So close. 2008.
Ah.
2008.
Oh my god, I only remember that because once you said dinos and space, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I used to play this on with my brother. We used to play this damn game. Oh my god. Wow, so long ago. 2008? Holy crap.
The main character's name is John Turok. So it's like, I didn't even know that. I can't really. Yeah, but if I had said John Turok, it'd be like, well, gee, I wonder if it's Turok, All right.
Ooh, okay, two so far.
So out of a potential 4 points, you have 2, and I think the years are going to really trip us up because it's like, good luck finding the year, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this one is a little bit, I'd say probably less well known. It is released solely on the Xbox 360. So it was an Xbox 360 exclusive. Okay. The story follows a protagonist, a bounty hunter working with her father and a computer hacker, as she joins an institute agency to prevent a rival corporation from gaining possession of an ancient artifact which endows individuals with superhuman powers. Any of that sound familiar? This one's a little bit of a niche one. This one I think is the hardest one of the 5 that I picked out.
Dang. I feel like it sounds familiar, but no, yeah, towards the end you kind of lost me. No, yeah, I don't know this one. What is this one?
This is Perfect Dark.
Oh,
from 2005.
2005.
Yeah, Xbox. I was like,
that was hard. That was hard. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this one is probably the hardest one. I was like, is this too like old? Like is this? When I was like, it's 360, Xbox 360, that counts. So, you. That's why you got hit with the Perfect Dark. So, all right. So, of a potential 6 points, now BB has 3. So, let's move on. We still have 2 more games to go.
Okay.
All right. This one released for Microsoft Windows and PlayStation 4. So let's see. The game's story is told through lengthy full-motion video sequences, some of which feature live-action actors inserted between the gameplay sequences. It features a protagonist reflected by having most of the events told through a specific story style. I can't really tell you exactly how, because then it'll give it away, I believe. But it's a very unique title. The story was told through a very, very unique way. And I'll give you a hint because the description was a little vague, so I'll give you a better hint. Angry Joe did cover this. It was not a well-received game, and this was covered by Angry Joe. It got kind of a bit of a rant from him. So I know you're an Angry Joe fan as much as I am. I'm pretty sure you saw the review on this game.
Dang, but I feel like I know it.
I think you would. I think if you don't guess the title, I think I will. When I say it, you'll be like, "Oh God, yeah, I know."
Okay, yeah. I can't know. Yeah, I missed this one too.
Any guess on the year? You want to guess a year?
2009.
Oof. On the PlayStation 4 in 2009.
Oh, PS4. You did say PS4. Sorry. Wait.
You want to tell us about a hack?
2015. 2016.
Close, much closer, but no, 2018. It's The Quiet Man.
Oh!
Yes.
Jeez, I know what you're talking about.
See, because the description is like,
God,
the sound is muted, and if I was like, oh, the sound is muted. I didn't know the name of I didn't remember the name of it, but yes, now that you say it, I do remember that rant that he went on. Yeah. So, all right.
My God.
And finally, the last game, and I think you might get this because, again, culturally, I think it probably would have been a game that maybe you would have given a try. I think I Perfect Dark probably wouldn't have given too much a try. I think this might have at least crossed your radar. You might have been at a GameStop and maybe you saw the cover and be like, this looks interesting. So I think you might know it because of that. So it released on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. The game follows the title character, a demigod, as he seeks revenge on the pantheon of other demigods who betrayed him. The story is presented in the style and format of an episodic series of cinematic scenes, including opening and closing credits, with the gameplay being integrated into the cinematic, where players switch between third-person combat and interactive sequences with the player input in the form of quick-time event button prompts. Because of its unique style, the game has been described in the media as, quote, interactive anime.
Interactive anime. Interesting. Oh, wait, and you go through third person too? What? Oh man, I'm so terrible at remembering descriptions.
It's a mixture. The players switch between third-person combat and interactive sequences with quick-time events.
Damn, no, I don't know.
Any guess on the year? It shares a year with one of the other games on this list. That'll be a hint I'll give you. It shares a year.
What system was it again?
PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360.
Oh, so 2008.
Close, but no.
2012, damn it.
The game is Azura's Wrath.
Azura's Wrath. I don't think I ever played that one.
It was.
Azura's
I don't know.
Wrath.
I don't remember if Angry Joe covered it. Probably not, because I think this probably was before he was doing reviews and everything. But yeah, Azura's Wrath. It's a unique title. It's. All right, so
oh my God.
Let's tally up the points here. Let me do my calculations. Let's do our little math. Let me break out my abacus. So a total of 10 points.
Oh my God.
You've gotten 2. You got the name of Sleeping Dogs and Turok. That's not bad. I think you might do better than me, because I probably am not going to know anything of what you say, because I'm bad with. I like retro games, but they were at an era when I just wasn't paying attention to shit. So we'll see how I do on these. But whenever you're ready, you can start firing it up.
All right. I feel like this one might be easy just because I don't know. Okay, let's start with this one. I'm trying to go easy like you kind of do. I mean, it wasn't easy, but like I just remembered when like as soon as you were going more further in, I was like, oh yeah, I know what
these were dark, obscure games that I picked. I think is the thing. Like they weren't like this niche bargain bin. Like the studio only ever put this game out. Like you'd never heard of it before. Like I think the games that I said were notable for one reason or another. Either they were Four Fingers Thinkers or, whatever or else. But go on.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So, damn, this kind of sucks because I don't want to say the name. I mean, the name is the name of the game as well.
You can read around it however you can, like protagonist, main character, whatever you need to do.
All right, so the protagonist, the story follows the protagonist as he aims to foil. Oh, damn, that might give it away, but whatever. Cortex's plans for world domination and rescuing his girlfriend. It was created by Cortex, and the game is played in a third-person perspective in which the camera is behind the protagonist as they go through levels that featured forward-scrolling and side-scrolling perspectives. And I can tell you what it was released on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, released on PlayStation.
Okay, I'm going to say... because I had this as a kid on my PlayStation 1. When I got a PlayStation, I got it for Christmas of 2000. I'm going to say it's a Crash Bandicoot.
Damn, yeah.
I'm going to say I'm going to say... okay, I'll go with Crash Bandicoot.
What are you year?
I will guess 1998.
Ooh, so close, bro. You were so close.
Don't tell me it's
1996. No, 1996.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll take that. All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, 1996. But damn, I mean, I feel like that was the easiest one here because like most people know. I think what was it for you that kind of gave it away? Was it Cortex or was it the third like side scrolling, like the camera behind?
It was the rescuing his girlfriend from Cortex.
Okay.
It was like I didn't know Cortex. Like I don't remember his name. Like,
the name? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I just remember he looked like a weird dude. But I do remember that in one of the Crash Bandicoots, or maybe not all of them, he was rescuing his girlfriend from the antagonist. So like,
okay,
okay, that has to be that.
Okay, sweet. All right, so there you go. You got the first one. All right.
Okay.
Let's go with the different one here. All right, let me pull this one up. All right, so this one is all right. So it's a series of side-scrolling beat 'em up franchise, right? And it basically you are in the center of a fictional large American city, and you are an ex-cop. Well, actually, an ex-cop vigilante, right? Going through the city and basically trying to take down a corrupted syndicate or crime syndicate. While you help the local government, and it was released for Sega.
So the only side-scrolling beat 'em up that I know is Streets of Rage.
Damn, that was easy too, huh?
Yeah, this is the only one I know of. Like I'm sure there are others, but that's like the only one that I know off the top
now,
of
do
my head.
you know the year though?
I'm gonna say 1994.
Oh, nope. Streets of Rage released for Sega on 1991.
Oof.
Ooh, that was close though. You almost had it.
I'm in the ballpark. All right. So far, our first two games went similar. We guessed the name, didn't get the
year. Yeah. Doing good. Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. So one out of two for the first two. So 2 points so far. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. This one is, I mean, you'll probably be mad because I call it a retro game, but it's not
Oh God.
really. Um, but this is a Western themed game, right?
Mhm.
And it was an action role playing game that included side missions. Well, it was an innovation to side missions, and the player controlled the protagonist from a third person perspective as well. And basically, you would do side missions to improve your player stats as you progress through the story for revenge. And the player could also purchase upgrades using money obtained from optional activities by mining gold. And you would just go through town to town doing, fighting off bandits. And also hunting animals.
And what system was this released on?
And this was released on PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, and 360. So I guess it was released in 360.
And you
But
said it's
it was
themed?
Yeah, it's a Western themed game.
Ooh.
Third person action RPG Western themed game that released for consoles. For those consoles.
I have no earthly idea on the game, but I'm going to guess the year because the game.
Okay, the year.
No idea. I was like, because I was like, wait, is he really reading Red Dead Redemption, the first one? That's not retro.
No,
yeah. No. I'm gonna say the year is 2004.
You missed it by a year, bro. 2005.
I was thinking 2005, but
and the game is called Gun. That was the game.
I've heard.
You remember that?
Yeah,
I picked it because I remember we talked about it a while back about Western games, and I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, I wonder if he remembers this game. But yeah, that is Gun, released in 2005.
So close.
I think I remember this was like the introduction. Like, I mean, I knew about like Western and stuff, but like that was like the first like Western style shooter I ever played in for PlayStation 2. And then the almighty Red Dead Redemption came out.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption's amazing. Shout out to Red Dead Redemption.
Hell yeah. Okay, all right. So you didn't get that one. So right now we're still tied.
We still are.
All right, so we got 2 games left. All right, so this next one is. Let me make sure I pull it up. All right, so this is a survival horror game, first installment of the series, right? And basically, it follows Harry Mason as he searches for his missing adopted daughter in a fictional American town, stumbling upon a cult and trying to do a ritual, which they try to do rituals to revive deities and that they worship. You go through the game and you discover the origins of this town, and depending on what you did, you could get a different ending. This was released for PlayStation.
Ooh. My first thought was going to be Silent Hill, but that one was his wife, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's good. And is the Bumkiss on the name. I'm gonna say year was 1998.
Jay, you're gonna be so mad because you're gonna be so mad, bro.
Is it 1999?
It's not only is it 1999, but the game is Silent Hill.
Oh, God.
Yo.
I thought he was looking for his wife. I thought okay, well.
Yo. Oh my God.
It all comes down to this. It all comes down.
Oh my God. You literally, I was going to say, oh my God, but you were saying that I think, but it's not because of this.
Yeah, no.
Oh, man. Okay, well. and then you missed it by 1 year. Oh, that's
Tell
tough.
you.
All right,
This is
this
actually a
one
fun
I
little
feel
game.
like this is I enjoyed this. This is cool. Okay, let's see what this one. I feel like I didn't even know this existed, but I think maybe you do. I'll explain why at the end, but okay. So this is also start of a series,
Okay.
and this is a at the time it was named as, or basically the game was kind of like a chasing game, like a racing and chasing,
Mm-hmm.
which the player controlled a police officer pursuing criminals. That's basically how it originated, right?
Mm-hmm.
um and then later on they made it to where it was a oh, sorry, hold on, wait, where did the description go? Okay, there we go. But it basically was made up of between three main cities that you can interact with, and they
Mm-hmm.
were all basically kind of like based off cities that were real, but they're, in the game they're fake or they're made up, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it has a linear progression, and as you go through the levels, you progress and you further down through the story, and you sorry, it's just like it's not. I thought I had like put the whole description of this, but um but I mean that's basically it. Like that's what it is, yeah. And it came released on PlayStation.
I'm gonna say this is Driver.
Mm-mm. Nope.
No. No. Okay. I'm gonna say the year.
Wait. Actually, hold on. Let me read you something else real quick. I'm gonna redo this one just because that was what it was originally supposed to be. Okay.
Okay.
I read it wrong. That's what I did. See, this was
Okay.
confusing to me because this one I didn't know this was what this was, but okay, so originally that's what it was supposed to be, right? You were like chasing criminals, but it ended up being into development. They switched it to a criminal who is climbing the status, who's trying to climb the status in the criminal underworld across three fictional cities that are inspired by real life locations. And it was a top down perspective that takes place in an open world environment, and the player was required to like do missions in order to progress through the levels.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm gonna make a guess, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
fairly certain as to what it is. But
Okay.
I also remember, like, I'm kind of shaky because I remember the game having actual named cities, and maybe fictionalized versions of the cities, I'm guessing,
Mm-hmm.
or something. But I'm gonna go with the original Grand Theft Auto.
Damn. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm
That's
gonna
it. You
say the
got it.
year is 1997.
1997. The year is 1997. Oh my
There we
gosh, you
go.
got both of them.
There we go. It's
Oh my
because
god.
yeah. So because I remembered, I think the thing about that, I one of the fun factoids about Grand Theft Auto was that when it started, I believe it was a bug that the police would chase you or something like that, and so they switched it to being a criminal, from the criminal perspective, because it was supposed to be
Mm,
from the cops. But in
yeah.
the original Grand Theft Auto, you do London, New York, and I forget what the other one is. But
Los
Driver
Angeles.
also, yeah, Driver also was like that. Driver was, you go to New York, Chicago, Miami, and I forget wherever else. So like that threw me off. That's why I said Driver. I'm like, you're a cop, you're a driver. But yeah, that was fun. This worked out more entertaining and more engaging than I thought it did. I hope that the people who were listening thought so as well. I enjoyed the shit out of
Mm-hmm.
this.
Yeah,
Um,
this is actually really really fun.
yeah, and obviously this isn't something we're going to do every single episode. We'll break it out. Maybe every other episode should be like a once a month thing. But this has been the guessing game. And BB, good job. Well played. And
Yeah, good job to you. You got this time you got what? It was a total of 4 points. So look at
yes.
you. You're able
So-
to do the comeback, and the last one you actually got it. You could add 5 points.
Oh, God, don't remind me.
But
that last one could have been gravy. Instead, that last one was the game. But that, you know what, is more cinematic that way.